Hi everyone. So we will continue our lesson today. So before this, you have learned about quadratic function. Alright. So for today, we will learn about quadratic equations in one variable. So before this, you have learned about quadratic expression, which is the general form is ax squared plus bx plus c. And you have also learned about quadratic function, where the general form is fx equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, or y equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And for today, we will learn about quadratic equations. Okay. For general form, it is still the same. You use ax squared plus bx plus c, but with equal. Okay. It's not like function, because function we have object and image. Okay. So quadratic equation, the general form is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So this is the general form of quadratic equation. It is different from quadratic expression. Well, quadratic expression doesn't have equal sign since it is an expression. But equation you need to have an equal sign. Okay, so we just add equal to 0. Alright. So before we continue about the quadratic equation, so firstly is you need to know how to write a quadratic equation based on situation. So based on situation, we can write a quadratic equation. So before this, you have learned about quadratic expression, how to write a quadratic expression based on situation during lower form. So this is basically uh, a bit same with what you have learned. So we just need to uh, use the information given. Okay, for example, we look at example 4. Mr. Ganesen plans to make 2 different types of cards for mathematics club activities. The measurement of the cards are shown in the diagram below. Okay, we have a square here with side x, and we have a rectangle here with the length is 2x plus 1 and the width is x. Then the question is, form a quadratic expression for the total area of the 2 cards A cm squared in term of x. Okay, so first you use what you have learned, write a quadratic expression, okay, for the total area. So area of the square, you just multiply x with x, you get x squared. While for the rectangle, you need to multiply x with 2x plus 1. So x multiply with 2x plus 1, you get you get 2x squared plus x. Okay, so the area here is 2x squared plus x, and the total area, so you need to add all the area here. So the total area A is equal to x squared plus 2x squared plus x. You will get here is 3x squared plus x. Okay, so you wrote the quadratic expression based on the situation. Alright, look at the question B. The total area of 2 cards is 114 cm. Form a quadratic equation in term of x. So you know the value of the area is 114, and you also know that the area is equal to 3x squared plus x. So you just need to form an equation since it is basically the same. Okay, it is equal. So you just need to write 3x squared plus x equal to 114. Okay, since the general form for the quadratic expression is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, so you need to bring the right hand side to the left hand side. So you need to write 3x squared plus x minus 114 equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. Okay, so based on situation, you can write a quadratic expression. Sorry, you can write a quadratic equation. Alright, so in quadratic equation, so firstly is you need to know what is the roots of quadratic equation. Okay, so the root of quadratic equation is determined, are determined. Okay, the root of quadratic equation usually we have more than one root. Okay, uh, but it depends. It depends on your quadratic equation. Okay, sometimes there are more than one root, which is 2 maximum, or you have only one root. Basically it is 2 root, but it is equal, and also you don't have any roots. Okay, I will explain later how this is possible. Okay, first, how do you know how the roots of quadratic expression, sorry, do you know how the root of quadratic equation are determined? So firstly is how we determine the roots is there are one or two values of the variable that satisfy a quadratic equation, or B, the values of the variable that satisfy a quadratic equation are known as the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, like I said just now, there are one or two values. Okay, maximum is 2 for quadratic equation. Okay, the root of quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 are the point of intersection of the graph of the quadratic function fx equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, and the x-axis, which are also known as the x-intercept. So basically, the root of quadratic equation is the value of x. Okay, and if the quadratic equation are transformed into a graph, okay, so the root is the x-intercept, okay, where the graph intersect at x-axis. Okay, so if you want to find the value of the root, you need to find the value of x here, okay, where the graph intersect. Okay, it is the same for if the graph is positive or negative. Okay, so based on the graph, you can find the roots of the quadratic equation. For example, okay, example number 5. For each graph of the quadratic function below, mark and state the root of the given quadratic equation. For quadratic equation 2x squared plus 5x equal to 12 for the quadratic equation 2x squared plus 5x minus 12 equal to 0, okay, you can find the root for the quadratic equation by referring to the x-intercept, okay, where we state the value of x here. Okay, so the root of the quadratic equation for the first equation is -4 and 1.5. Okay, for quadratic equation -x squared plus 2x plus, okay, for the next example, -x squared plus 3x plus 4 equal to 0. So you can look at the x-intercept here, which is -1 and 4. So we have basically two roots. Okay, alright. So first you can use a graph to find the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, by referring to the x-intercept. Okay, basically x-intercept is the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, well, if you want to check if certain value of x is the root of the quadratic equation, you can just simply substitute the value of x into the equation. For example, 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so first we need to check whether x equal to 1 is the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, so we substitute into the equation. So you get 2 1 squared minus 7 times 1 plus 3. So 2 times 1 is 2 minus 7 plus 3 equal to 0. So 2 minus 7 is negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2 equal to 0. Is it satisfy the equation? Is it negative 2 is equal to 0? No. Negative 2 is not equal to 0. So it does not satisfy the equation, which means that 1 is not the root of the quadratic equation. 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. Let's check for x equal to 3. So 2 times 3 squared minus 7 times 3 plus 3. So 0. So we get this value here is 0, which means 0 is equal to 0. So the value of 3 is satisfied. Sorry, which means that 3 satisfy the value of x. We see that when we substitute the value of x inside the quadratic equation, we satisfy both left hand side and the right hand side, which is equal. So for equation, we need the left hand side and the right hand side to be equal, right? So which means 1 is not the root, but 3 is a root of the quadratic equation. Okay, let's look at the second example. 3x squared minus 7x plus 5 equal to 3. Okay, first substitute the value of x. Let's look that let's check whether 1 is the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, so 3 times 1 squared minus 7 times 1 plus 5. Is it equal to 3? Okay, if we calculate the value, we get this is equal to 1. Is 1 is equal to 3? No, 1 is not equal to 3. So 1 is not not the root. Okay, let's check if 1 over 3 is the root. 1 over 3 squared minus 7, 1 over 3 plus 5. Is it equal to 3? So we get here 3, which means 1 over 3 is the root. right? Okay, next is how do you determine the roots of the quadratic equation by using factorization method? Just now we just use try and error method. We substitute the value of x into the equation and check whether the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. If it is equal, then it is the root of the equation. If it's not, means that it's not. Okay. So if we don't have the value of x to check, okay, and we need to find the root, so we can use uh, factorization method. Before this, you have learned during your form 2, okay, form 2, chapter 2, okay, how to factorize is by using cross method, right? Cross method, okay, right. But before this, you just factorize the quadratic expression. But this time, we need to find the value of x. Okay, there are actually more than one way to find the value of x. But first, we check how to solve the quadratic equation by using factorization. Okay, let's try example number 1. So x squared minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, first is you need to check whether the quadratic equation is in general form. Okay, by general form, I mean in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, um, now you have learned how to find the root of the quadratic equation by using factorization. Okay, actually there are another method, which is method of completing the square and also a formula. Okay, you can learn how to use these two method, okay, in admaths. Okay, um, and also in the next video I will teach you how to check your answer whether you factorize the quadratic equation correctly or not by using calculator. Okay, uh, I will show you how to check your answer by using calculator in the next video. Okay, so in general, okay, you can find the root of the quadratic equation by using graphical method. Okay, this one in the next video I will teach you how to how to sketch the graph of the quadratic equation. Sorry, in the next video, other than I show you how to check the answer using calculator, I will teach you how to sketch a graph of quadratic function. Okay, so that you can find the root of the quadratic equation. Alright, so see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Okay, it must be in general form for you to use the factorization method. Okay, then if you learn how to factorize, you may learn how to use cross method. So here we write x squared. This one is positive 6 plus 6 minus 5x. Okay, so x times x, find the factor. 6, we need to find the factor, which is either 6 and 1 or 2 and 3. Which one is possible? If we add up, we get negative 5x. So 6 plus 1, we cannot get we cannot get 5. Okay, since the value of 6 is positive, so it's either positive 6 and negative 1, sorry, positive 6 and positive 1, or negative 6 and negative 1. If we add negative 6 and negative 1, we get negative 7. Or if we add 6 and 1, we get positive 7. Okay, let's check 2 and 3. So 2 and 3, positive 6, we get is either positive 2 and positive 3, or negative 2 and negative 3 as their factors, right? So if we want to get negative, 5x, so it is either negative 2 and negative 3. Okay, so here is negative 2 and negative 3. So that we get here cross, we get negative 2x and negative 3x. Okay, if we add these two, we get negative 5x, which means, okay, after we factorize, we get x minus 2 and x minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, how do we find the value, the roots? Like I said, the root is the value of x actually. Okay, so to find the value of x, we just simply solve this one by one. Alright, so x minus 2 is equal to 0, since it is equal to 0 here. And also x minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, then just find the value of x, which means x is equal to 2 and x equal to 3. So here we get the root of the quadratic equation is 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3. Okay, that is how we use factorization method. First, you factorize the quadratic equation, and then you solve the value of x. Okay, when you get the two bracket here, just split the bracket and solve for the value of x. Alright, let's go for the second example. Okay, x squared plus 7 over 2x equal to 2. Correct? Alright, so x squared plus 7 over 2x equal to 2. Okay, like I said, first is you need to make sure that the quadratic equation is in general form, which is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, and then how do we make the quadratic equation is in general form? So we just transfer 2 to the left hand side. We will get x squared plus 7 over 2x minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, then to use a factorization method, so it is easier if we don't have any fraction as the coefficient. So we need to get rid of the denominator. We multiply everything with 2. So you will get 2x squared plus 7x minus 4 equal to 0. Then it is in a general form. So just factorize. Okay, 2x squared minus 4, 7x. So 2x and x. Okay, 4 is 2 times 2 or 1 times 4. Okay, we need to consider so that we get positive 7x. If we add the apa, okay, if we add the product of the multiplication of factor of x squared and negative 4. 2x squared and negative 4. Right. So the possibility is 1 and 4. So 4 here, 1 here. Okay, so that we get 8x and x. So since it is negative, 1 is positive and 1 is negative. So if we add to get this positive 7x, we need to positive the x and positive the 8x and negative x. So here is negative and positive, which means after factorization we get 2x minus 1 x plus 4 equal to 0. And then to find the root, just split it up. 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So 2x equal to 1, x equal to 1 over 2, and x plus 4 equal to 0. So x equal to negative 4, which means the root is 1 over 2 and negative 4. Okay, remember that if you write the working solution, okay, you don't actually write the cross method here. Okay, you don't actually write the cross method here. Okay, you just, after the general form, you just need to write the factorization form. Okay, this one is not considered as working solution, but you need it to find the next step here. All right. Okay, so I guess for factorization, if you want to understand it completely, for factorization, if you want to master in factorization, you need to do a lot of exercise with different example. Okay, the step is just the step is actually simple. Okay, but you may confuse if there is a bigger coefficient. Sorry, you may get a little bit confused for some example, right? Some equation. All right. To find the root of quadratic equation, there also another method, which is the second method is completing the square. And also a formula. I will make another video for completing the square method and the formula. You can check it later. Okay. Okay. Now you have learned how to find the root of the quadratic equation by using factorization. Okay, actually there are another method, which is method of completing the square, and also a formula. Okay, you can learn how to use these two method, okay, in maths. Okay, and also in the next video I will teach you how to check your answer, whether you factorize the quadratic equation correctly or not by using calculator. Okay, I will show you how to check your answer by using calculator in the next video. Okay, in general, okay, you can find the root of the quadratic equation by using graphical method. Okay, this one in the next video I will teach you how to how to sketch the graph of the quadratic equation. Sorry, in the next video, other than I show you how to check the answer using calculator, I will teach you how to sketch a graph of quadratic function. Okay, so that you can find the root of the quadratic equation. Alright, so see you on the next video. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone. Does this video helpful? Please leave a comment and click on the subscribe button below.